Resistant starch offers a fascinating bridge between diet, gut health, and cellular rejuvenation, one that many people overlook when focusing solely on macros or calories. Unlike most carbohydrates, resistant starch escapes digestion in the small intestine and travels intact to the colon, where it becomes a feast for beneficial gut microbes. As they ferment this unique starch, they produce short-chain fatty acids, with butyrate standing out as a critical player in the connection between diet and autophagy. Butyrate doesn't just nourish colonocytes, the cells lining your gut, but also acts as a powerful signaler that promotes intestinal autophagy. By activating autophagic pathways in gut epithelial cells, butyrate helps these cells regularly clear damaged components, maintain tight junctions, and replenish a healthy mucosal barrier. Think of it as hiring a specialized cleaning crew that not only sweeps away debris, but also reinforces the walls of your gut fortress. A stronger, more intact gut barrier prevents harmful substances like endotoxins and undigested food particles from leaking into the bloodstream, a process known as leaky gut, which is strongly linked to chronic systemic inflammation. This anti-inflammatory ripple effect highlights the beauty of gut-driven autophagy. When your gut cells engage in effective self-renewal, they reduce the burden of inflammatory signals reaching the rest of your body. That means healthier insulin sensitivity, lower cardiovascular risk, and a calmer immune system overall. Butyrate also directly influences immune cells in the gut-associated lymphoid tissue, helping train them to tolerate beneficial bacteria while mounting appropriate responses to pathogens. Another example of how autophagy contributes to balanced immunity. What's remarkable is how this process turns humble foods like green bananas, cooked then cooled potatoes or rice, and legumes into potent allies of systemic health. By incorporating resistant starch-rich foods, you're essentially feeding a microbial ecosystem that produces molecules capable of upgrading your gut's resilience and triggering essential cellular cleanup. This is a powerful example of how food can act as information, not just fuel, telling your gut cells it's time to clear out clutter, strengthen defenses, and communicate harmony to the rest of the body. Moreover, butyrate's influence isn't limited to the gut. Some butyrate is absorbed into the bloodstream, where it reaches other tissues, including the liver and brain. There, it can cross the blood-brain barrier and potentially modulate autophagy in neurons, contributing to neuroprotection and cognitive health. Animal studies suggest butyrate may even reduce amyloid plaque accumulation by enhancing brain autophagy, offering tantalizing hints at dietary strategies to slow neurodegenerative processes. Another creative layer to this connection is how resistant starch fosters a time-release pattern of energy and cellular signals. Because it resists rapid digestion, it helps stabilize blood sugar, avoiding insulin spikes that would otherwise suppress autophagy. Meanwhile, its fermentation products sustain a longer-lasting autophagic response in the gut. It's almost as if resistant starch acts like a slow-burning candle, providing steady, gentle encouragement for autophagy, contrasting with the on-off switch of fasting or extreme carb restriction. Ultimately, adding resistant starch to your diet represents an elegant, food-based strategy to stimulate autophagy in one of the most critical frontiers of health, your gut. It not only reinforces the physical barrier that protects you from harmful invaders, but also helps orchestrate a systemic anti-inflammatory response, creating a healthier environment for every cell in your body. This synergy between resistant starch, gut microbes, and autophagy beautifully illustrates how strategic dietary choices can harness the power of our own biology to promote resilience, slow aging, and support overall vitality.